All right. So this week we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to be painting while we podcast. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. But it has been about 2 weeks. We haven't recorded for the last 2 weeks because life has just been fucking chaotic, to say the least.
Just kicking us straight in.
Yeah, I've just been like, what the fuck is life for the last several fucking weeks. It's been eventful. It's been challenging. It has been challenging. Just trying fucking difficult. So it was midterms about 2 weeks ago. And in the midst of midterms, all of the snakes got sick. All five of my snakes and her one snake who's been in my house. Started out, we thought they had mites. They didn't have mites, but I quarantined them all. And, just started treating them for mites and got like a vet appointment set up. And the day of the vet appointment, one of my snakes was just like red, not doing well. The fucking vet I went to go see prescribed me oral antibiotics for my snakes, which you're not supposed to give fucking snakes oral fucking antibiotics.
Did he tell us that?
No. And some of my snakes now have respiratory infections because of it. Luckily, I was able to get them switched into injections, but I've been doing 5 oral antibiotics on top of betadine baths and antimicrobial spray and fucking silver sulfadiazine spray. And you've been here every fucking moment of it. And so it's just been a really, really chaotic. Everything just was not really going in my favor. And I definitely had a mental breakdown on fucking call. I'm done. Just in the middle of the bar. So yeah, it's been
I know I didn't play a very good role in that either.
no, that was you did not.
I know, but
That was not you. That is 110%.
I know, but we also did go well for me since I was able to go.
Yeah,
But because life was just kicking us straight down. I don't know. I just was not living for it. Kind of reminded me of a high school party.
yeah, no, right. She's not 21 yet. And so the bar does this like college night on Thursdays, and Halloween this year just so happened to be on Thursday. But, I had like a little Samhain celebration party and I invited, a couple girlfriends over. Lots of people fucking ditched, which pissed me off.
Y'all ain't real friends. Y'all ain't real friends.
Yeah, and I shouldn't be surprised. I should know this from all the people I invited to my gender reveal that didn't come, my baby shower that didn't come, all my son's birthdays, my birthdays, anything, you know what I mean? I have a lot of acquaintances. I have very few friends.
Yeah.
But the friends that I do have are fucking solid. And that didn't end up going as planned. And that was frustrating. And so when we went out on Halloween, I was like, okay, redemption. It's been a really rough couple of fucking weeks. I've been getting my ass kicked by school, been getting my ass kicked by work, been getting my ass kicked by my snakes. My poor son barely gets to spend any quality time for me because I'm just running around doing a million fucking things. So that's kicking my ass. And yeah. And I was really looking forward to just relaxing and enjoying life. And that didn't go as planned either. And I just took it very, very hard, very personal.
Yeah, but with all of this, what happened a couple weeks?
It happened a couple nights ago.
What was something that was really great for you?
Oh my God. So I have 4 ball pythons and 1 corn snake. My corn snake Otis is my first snake. And ever since I've gotten him, he has just been spicy. As soon as you come up to the tank, he's just already squared up, ready for you. If you open the tank, he's just like, just ready for your ass. I mean, he bit the vet. And
Good.
yeah, he deserved it. Fucking dumbass bag. But anyways, fucking I wasn't able to give him his injections because he was just super fucking wily. And so I was taking him to the vet every 3 days to have them give it to him. And he was really chill kind of all times. They just opened it, didn't hesitate, and somebody that was behind him just grabbed him by the back of the head and gave him a shot. And so because it was $39 per shot to have him go in, I was like, I can't afford this, so I'm just gonna try it by myself. And Saturday night, because his shot was on Sunday, I was like, you know what? Feeling ballsy. I was like, we're gonna fucking grab him. And I grabbed him, and he was an angel. And I don't know if it was the fact that his tub fell off the dresser and he possibly got a concussion that he suddenly had a flip switch, or if him fucking dying of a respiratory infection made him chill out and realize he can trust me. But my spicy baby is no longer spicy. I've gotten him out 2 or 3 times since then, and he's
Angel.
yeah,
Not even owning up to his name anymore.
yeah. I named him after Otis from House of a Thousand Corpses because I wanted to get a bunch of snakes and I wanted them to all have like horror names. Well, then I got Otis, and his name is Otisss. That I like that theme. So all of my snakes have names that have S's in them.
Even mine.
Yep.
You gotta keep it going.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
There's no way I could.
And so I've got Sebastian, which is my 15-year-old traditional ball python. I have Priscilla, which is she's about 1.5 years. Yeah, we call her the sweetest pea because she is literally the sweetest fucking pea. And she's a banana pastel. And then I've got Daisy. She's my little rug baby. She's not growing, and she was the first one to start like exhibiting signs of like an infection. So I'm really fucking worried about her. But I got Daisy and Otis, and then I got Ignacio, which I know Ignacio spelled with a C, but I had to have an S because he's a inchy clown. And I was calling him an inky, and my breeder was like, I'm not letting you leave with this snake if you keep calling him an inky. He's an inchy, like an enchilada. And I was like, you know what? He's my little brown Mexican snake, my little enchilada.
We started calling him Beans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that was his nickname. That was his first nickname because we were like, we didn't know what to call, like name him. And so we nicknamed him Beans. And I was like, I can't let him have a pet name when all my other snakes have, I'll just distinguished human names.
Distinguished gentlemen.
Yes. Distinguished gentlemen and ladies.
I'll be proud to say I named Ignacio fully.
Yes.
That's my boy right there.
Oh my gosh. But I think 5 snakes is the stop for me because good God. Yeah, no, for 2 weeks straight when this like the first, week of them being on oral antibiotics, they were getting worse and not better. And then, getting feedback from other people who went through this who was like, oral antibiotics aren't good. So then I reached out to a different vet who confirmed that. And so for like 2 weeks, it was me crying every day, wondering if my snakes were going to die, especially because this shit started just a couple days before the 1-year anniversary, like death anniversary of my cat. And I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? You're fucking kidding me. So it's just been like an anxious roller coaster. And then school. That's
how's Spanish?
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? No habla español. Not well. I can read it, but mi amo.
Do you not even know what that means?
Ti amo means your name. I say mi amo, Andrea.
Wait.
I was like, what am I thinking of? I'm hanging that out.
Wait.
No, we're not.
Wait. No. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Yeah, I was thinking.
Well, look up K and then LLAMO. This is why Spanish is so confusing.
Wait, what was it?
K, T, and then LL, which makes the yeah sound. AMO.
Oh, okay.
Google Translate be lying. Google Translate be lying. That is, te amo does not mean I'll call you. I don't think.
Wait, let me look up Spanish dictionary.
You know, I don't even. I mean, see, as y'all can tell, Spanish has been whooping my fucking ass all semester. The tears that have been shed. I don't understand. Like, I always thought that it's super, like, cool that people.
Are you spelling it right?
Don't. No, I know. I know that. I know that for sure. I think. But I'm not confident.
I don't know.
But I've always found it impressive, people who are dual language speakers. And now that I'm like actually invested in, like, I have to learn it as part of my degree. Like, I have to have 2 semesters of Spanish. I'm like, oh my fucking God. It's insane. If you can speak 2 languages, even if it's not fluently, but you can understand and communicate enough in 2 languages.
Good to you.
How?
Take one for the team.
Please DM and fucking explain how. Because I have always been such a smart person my whole life. Like, I graduated when I was 16 with a 4.0. I've managed to maintain all A's in high school and college. And anytime I've been in college,
young, you used to read me like these fairy books, and I couldn't understand what you would say.
Yeah, I was in like 2nd, 3rd grade reading James Patterson, which I should not have been. But I had read all my books and grandma didn't know what else. And I was like, can I read this? And so I've always been very, very smart. And Spanish, I feel like I understand some concepts. This shit's whooping my ass. And so kids that are dual language speakers, apparently it comes a lot easier for kids, like when you're a kid, to learn another language. So if you're an adult, like, imagine like moving to a new country and having to learn a new language. What the fuck? You mean bucket?
I did not know that as kids it's easier to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, kids learn language, like pick up language a lot more quickly.
Is that why Encourage tries to talk to me in Spanish?
Yeah, and since I started taking Spanish, my son also has a vested interest, and he's always asking me. And I'll only have to tell him a word like 2, 3 times, and he knows. And I'm like,
hand that over to me.
I don't know if it's like his innate, because it's in his blood from his dad. Maybe that's what it is. But
I think that's how that works, doesn't it?
I don't know. His dad doesn't know Spanish either.
I was gonna say.
But it's yeah, no. So I've just been getting my ass kicked by college. And that has me really depressed, which is so fucking shitty and sad. Because I feel like, I've talked to a lot of friends who have graduated college, and it's very rarely is anybody having a good time.
Oh, all of my friends, like Marissa, her Serenity's sister. Who else? Jesus, there's a lot of people. Another girl that I used to work with, she was in college, and all of them, I'll be like, how's school going? And they're all just,
And the shittiest part is, school wouldn't fucking suck like this if I didn't also have to fucking work. I work 2 jobs. I'm a single mom. I'm grateful and lucky enough that my son's dad is involved and my son goes with his dad, so that like allows me time for myself and my other responsibilities. But I still have a fucking kid in my life. I still pick him up from school even when it's his dad's week. And trying to manage that on top of 2 jobs, on top of fucking classes and homework and self-care and just anything and everything is, my spirituality, the podcast, all the shit with my snakes. I just felt like I was literally fucking suffocating. And I just like,
the motivation for everything just disappeared.
Well, no, that the shitty part is that the motivation for these things hasn't gone away. I'm just so fucking overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like when you feel like you're half-assing everything, like I feel like I'm not able to do as much as I would like to at work because I work such short hours because I have two different jobs, you know, so I work I work short hours at two different jobs, you know, so that I could get school in the middle of the day and be done, you know, by the time my son gets out of school. And just trying to juggle everything just fucking sucks. And if all I had to worry about was my son and school, like, you know, he goes to school for 8 hours. That's plenty enough time for me. But trying to juggle two jobs and school in an 8 hour period when he's in school, it's inevitable that it carries over. You know, I've got hours and hours worth of homework after, and it sucks. You know, and the fact that college isn't free. That's some bullshit. And I know that you have to fucking pay the people that work in the, you know, the university, like school system, but we would have doctors if people didn't go to school. We would have engineers if people didn't go to school. Nurses, businesses, tax attorneys.
What kind of engineering is mom doing?
So she has a mechanical engineering degree, but she's doing civil engineering. You know, and like, you know, you have to dedicate so much of your life, and everyone in college is juggling a lot. You know, like it's not just me. Like even the 18-year-olds who are fresh out of high school with no kids are also fucking juggling a lot. And it's so depressing.
Yeah, definitely watching everybody that I know being in college definitely has made me never want to keep.
Yeah, but then you're also in this, you know, I had this mentality like if I don't go to school, I'm never going to get a better job. And if I don't get a better job, I'm never going to make more money. If I don't make more money, life's not going to get better because, you know, I work so much because I have responsibilities and bills. And unfortunately, I can't just run off into the fucking woods and build my own little log cabin. I'm not saying it would be great. It'd probably just be like a pile of sticks. But I fucking feel like I would, you know, probably be a bit more happier than I am right now.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't see
I could
that
just go forage berries, you know, with one of my snakes wrapped around my neck. You know, teach my son about the plants that are edible. I think I'd have to be a vegetarian, though. I don't think I could kill and skin an animal.
Yeah, no, that sounds quite.
Yeah, no, I was a vegetarian for years because I watched a PETA video. It made me watch a PETA video one time in one of the facilities that I was in. And I became a vegetarian for years and eventually gave myself pancreatitis.
How do you do that?
Oh, because when I was a vegetarian, so I had just gotten out of juvenile prison, and I went to a step down called RYS, Residential Youth Services, and they had like a branch off program called ILA, Independent Living Apartments. And so I got to live in a house by myself, and I would just have, you know, my parole officer or the lady who ran that program like pop in randomly. And, you know, they would give us like a food allowance and like help us like budget and shit. But they were also very controlling of what you ate. And I was also 17. So I wanted to not eat great things. And I worked at this bakery and I closed. And if you closed, you got to take anything that was made that day because they never carried things over the next day. And so I would be riding on my bike. Like, I was up off of like 12th and Patterson, and this was like 6th and Main. So it's several miles, probably, you know, 2-3 miles at least. I don't know. Not great with mileage, to be honest. But I know it fucking sucked. Carrying home a trash bag full of bagels and bialys and scones and Danish and cookies. And after about a month and a half of that, one night I just started shitting and puking violently at the same time, like water. Like it was so bad. It was like clear out of both ends, bro. Like just shitting in the toilet, puking into a fucking trash can. Had to have mom come take me to the hospital. And I'm trying to get a hold of my parole officer and like the case manager. And I'm like, I'm going to the hospital. So if you show up in the middle of the night and I'm not here, that's where I'm at. And yep, I had pancreatitis. And they were like, they asked me if I was an alcoholic. And I was like, I'm 17. And they're like, well, we see pancreatitis usually two ways, either poor diet or alcoholism, like specifically vodka. And they're like, and you don't look like you have a poor diet. Because I have fast metabolism. I've always been a skinny girl. And when I told them that I had been living off of that for months, they were like, yeah, no, you can't do that anymore. Especially if you're going to be a vegetarian and you're literally eating no protein. You are eating no protein.
Just straight sugar.
Yeah, I think the most protein I maybe got was like the spinach in the middle of the spinach bialy. Maybe the cream cheese schmear. I don't know if there's schmear or schmear. That's what it's called, a schmear. It's like that. SCHMEAR, schmear. Schmear. Anyways. And so, yeah, I almost fucking killed myself. And I'm not a big bean person. And he was like sitting here giving me like protein alternatives. And I'm like, don't like tofu. Not a big bean person. It's not my favorite.
What is it? What is tofu? That's my...
I'm not exactly sure. I know it's made out of a type of plant. I can't remember. Let's look and see what plant is tofu made from.
No.
Soybeans. It's made out of soybeans. That's probably why I don't like it. I don't like fucking beans. But, yeah. And so my alternative was to not be a vegetarian anymore or to be a better vegetarian. And the first thing I ate when I left the hospital was a fucking Big Mac, which was probably not what I should have been fucking eating after leaving the hospital for pancreatitis. But I didn't love myself much then. I barely do now, but I definitely didn't then. So,
well, I'm glad you survived.
Yeah.
I've never had that, so I could only imagine.
You've never had diarrhea and puke?
Well, no, I've definitely done that, but
yeah, no, that was the only time in my life I've ever been that sick where I was shitting and puking at the same time. Like I've been puking so hard that I accidentally like squirreled my underwear, but like never like how I was with the pancreatitis, just like fluid, just.
I did one time at work once, and I was like, I cannot do this.
At work?
At work.
Why were you there like that?
Do you think they had employees?
They're like, okay, there's a toilet and a trash can here. You'll be fine. Don't worry about getting all the most.
Was able to leave a little early. So,
I would hope so. That's.
Yeah. There was,
I'm like, I'm gonna leave the door open just so you know I'm not lying. Fuck you guys. Send me home.
You can watch this. Grab your 3D glasses. It's about to get wild.
Oh, that'd be an awful scat play.
I would not be playing nowhere near that. That's not even... Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could ever get into scat play. Like, I could get into some shit. I get into some shit. But,
well, you don't ever want to, like, just manhandle your own boo?
No.
Well,
a good old Alaska pipeline.
Well, with the way that, yours are, I don't think that would be fun handling either.
Yeah, no, like I said, I've not had a solid shits with half my child. Which, what the fuck is that? Why is it you have a kid and just everything goes to shit? Titties fucked, stretch marks, hips fucked, back fucked if you got the epidural, even maybe if you fucking didn't. Hair, your hair is never the same again. it fucking falls out for months after having a kid, and then it just never fully comes fucking back.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, dude, and I think that's the weirdest thing. Like, who else's intestinal system was fucked up by their pregnancy? Because, like, I have not had a solid shit since I've had my child. And I don't think that's fucking normal. But when I talked to the doctor about it, it was like,
Or is it because of poor diet?
no, because my diet hasn't changed much before. And it was like, I was pregnant and I was taking, really healthy, meaty poos. And then just, it's been frothy at best since. So, no shame. Let's talk about it. Moms, but moms out there, who else is fucking just not in the same sense?
Wait, did you tear when you had Anchor?
Mm-hmm. You got one stitch.
So just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it's like pretty normal for people to get stitches.
Yeah, I was just like, that's why. Maybe you tore your butthole a little too much.
No, it was not my butt. I didn't get my butthole sewn.
Oh, I hope not.
But there are people that like have split, like full tape.
Number one reason on why I'm pretty settled on not having kids. In a way. I don't know, unless if I ever find a man that just blows me out of my mind. I'm just madly in love. And they convince me otherwise, which I doubt that's going to happen. But anyways, if there is somebody out there like that and could change my mind, that's mind-blowing. That's a what the fuck moment right there. So far, I think I'm settled on no kids. If I want kids, I'll just adopt. Nothing happening down there. I'm good. Painful.
Get that. No, that's another thing. Get the epidural as soon as you can.
No, that's another reason. I watched them put the epidural into you, and that thing was.
And I was in so much pain from my contractions that I didn't even feel it.
I
so
know.
you're not even.
I know.
Like,
but if
put it in me.
But if I watch them bring it in, I'm gonna jump through a window. I'm sorry. No, you don't care. I hate needles.
But just so weird that somebody could like hate needles and then get tattoos. No,
I know. That's wrong. It's different. It's different.
Is it?
It is. No, because you're not going all the way in, and I'm not watching you put like something straight into my skin. Like, is what I'm saying. No, it's just like the needle isn't going close to my bones in my veins. Like, really, in the inside, it's kind of creepy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's not okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, we were gonna have this conversation earlier. Like, I like to watch them take the blood out.
Oh, well, I also have never had my blood drawn. I can watch them like do TB tests on me, but like the ones on my shoulders or something like that, I'm like,
That's wild to me that you've never had your blood drawn.
I try to avoid everything that does not need a blood drawn, aka being pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you have to get your blood drawn for that.
Another thing I don't want to do.
Yeah. That's not the worst.
No, it's not. I just, I prefer to not just have that happen. I can get tattoos. Feels great. Shots? No. Never liked them.
I mean, and you don't really even have piercings. Like, you didn't even, like, you got your ears pierced years ago, and I was there with you.
Yeah, no. I have my ears pierced. That's it. And that's probably going to be the only thing that gets pierced.
Really?
Yeah.
I got my
When stabbing through my skin, I'm just like,
really, when I worked at the local piercing shop down here, and I got my belly button, my scoop in my tongue, and my septum pierced like back to back. Like, she just had all three needles lined up and was like, boom, boom, boom.
no.
It's great. I was like, oh.
No.
Yeah, I took my septum out because I hated that it always moved. It always moved around.
One, you never had that thing in years.
Yeah, because it was constantly moving. Like the horseshoe would either be crooked, or when I got the captain's hoop, like the little opal part would always move. And I had a green opal, so it looked like I just had this juicy green booger stuck in my nose. And I just hated constantly moving it and feeling like it looked like I was like touching my nose. And so I took it out, and then my scoop, after I chipped 2 teeth on it, I was like, "Yep, we're done."
Which one?
The scoop. Remember how I had the like curved barbell and it's like 2 little studs in each tongue? And I love that tattoo. Or not tattoo, love that fucking piercing. But
You know that one that
I'll never get anything in my mouth.
the one that goes like
Mm-hmm.
I heard that one's like one of the most common ones that like chip your teeth.
Yeah, no,
Serenity has one.
the piercing lady over where I work, she had like tons of piercings, but she had none in her mouth. And she always said that, it'll rub down your gums or you'll chip teeth or something that. And so after time 2, I was like, yeah, it's just gonna keep happening, and I don't want all my fucking teeth to fall.
Marissa just got one too, just a couple of days ago, and I'm like, I'm waiting for one of them.
Yeah, no, my friend me, she has one that's like right through the lip, and it's so pretty, so cute. It's like right through her lip, and I'm like, ooh, just right on your teeth.
I'd be so scared that I would just, because I'd be doing a lot with like, I chew on my gums, I chew on my lips, because anxiety be.
I'm a cheek chewer.
Oh yeah,
But only one of my cheeks. I can't get a hold of the other side well enough.
no, I can do both.
So my left side just like,
Yeah, no, I would be doing something. There's times when I already think of like I shit my teeth. Thank God I haven't yet.
I don't know. Honestly, they were just like little like corners of my molar, and it like hasn't caused any problems with my teeth. But it scared me. It scared me enough that I was over it. And the second time that I chipped it was on a Flintstone gummy. I was over at my friend Haley, my best friend Haley's house.
Your teeth
Yeah.
on a gummy?
So I was eating the gummy, and I chewed on my ball, and it was a metal ball, and that's what chipped my tooth. But I had been eating a Flintstone gummy because I was over at my friend Haley's, and her little brother had those like gummy Flintstones, and I was like, I haven't seen one of these in a fucking minute. And so I was like, I'm gonna eat one of his gummies. And yeah, fucking tooth. Lost a tooth. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, no,
Did he curse the Flintstone gummies? He was like, no one else will eat these fucking Flintstone gummies or your teeth will break off. It was sad, but it was worth it.
it was still good.
Yeah, but not like the chalky ones.
Chalky?
Like the chalky Flintstone gummies. They're like chalky, like they're like powder, like you bite them and they like are powdery. They're like the Flintstone vitamins.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're not the gummy ones. They're like kind of powdery. I hated those ones.
Sounds disgusting. We're doing.
I'm pretty sure those were the kind Mom got us when we were a kid. Maybe. And what fucking sucks is like, I like the chewy vitamins. And so I get the chewy vitamins. I have like some chewy B12 vitamins and, adult multivitamin chewies. And they don't fucking taste the same as the kid ones. I'm fucking tired of getting all the cute shit. Like all the good shit. Like all the cute ass fucking clothes. Like, did it ever occur to anybody designing me women's adults clothes that I would also like some sequins, sparkly high tops? I'm just grateful enough that I can still fit into kids' shoes if I really, really fucking wanted.
You gonna sparkly shoe?
Fuck yeah. I have a sparkly sequins jacket that I got in the kids section.
You do. Yeah, but and I don't know. I had really like sparkly like gold shoes, and I wore them in high school. And I look back at them, and I'm like, God, they were ugly. They're so ugly.
You got some against glitter?
Not fully.
I fucking love glitter.
There's some things that I'm like, Like, I love them on pictures. You know, paintings. Like what we do. Certain clothings, I don't know. It can be picky. Then I don't have to be. I don't know. I'm just picky with glitter mostly. How can you be picky with glitter? People out there that get it, they get it. I know I'm not the only one that has a certain preference with glitter.
I put glitter on everything. Like, I love, like, the little glitter thingies. You got me the glitter face stuff, and I need to wear that more often. I always have, and I'm like, oh,
We didn't wear it on costumes.
oh my God. We said we were. We have so much cool shit I always forget about.
It's always the stuff I could. No, don't.
Maybe it's not. No, I love that shit. It is like the best glitter glue I've ever had. It's so
For you
good.
in your raves. Because I was like,
Oh yeah,
I learned that, and like people have them like up on their stuff, and I was like, ooh.
Oh yeah, no, I wore it to Global, and I put it on everybody. Everybody wore it. Even Mallory's guy friend Renee that came. I was like, come here.
Come here.
I'm afraid your hair will put glitter on you.
Oh my God.
I has like really long, beautiful hair, and I fucking hate that. Like, then guys,
The best.
wait, guy, yeah,
Eyelashes.
ooh, this is me. Or like how their face is like often more clear than girls. I'm like, what is that?
And they'd be out there.
9 out of 10 guys wash their hair, their face, their body, and their balls with the same soap, and they wash all that with the same rag. Oh, I'm like, what? It's not fair. You know, I have like face soap. I have like a cleansing, like shit that burns my face, and then this like oil that I put on, and then moisturizer.
Doesn't sound very good. Well, it sounds like it made me
Kind of
a
like,
little
it
expired.
makes it like, no, it's brand new. I just bought it, but it's like tingly. It kind of has like hydrochloric acid or something. Oh, not hydrochloric acid.
That's my opinion.
No, that's why my fucking face hurts. Oh my fucking God, I can't believe I said that. What is it called? I never. It's the H acid for your face. That kind of burns, but won't melt it off.
Hyaluronic.
Hyaluronic acid.
Yeah, I have a few of those in my.
Yeah, and it, you know, makes your face a little tangly.
I don't ever really tingle my face.
I'll like put this shit on.
It's probably a hyaluronic. What was it?
Hydrochloric?
Yeah, hydrochloric.
Not hydrochloric acid. Oh my God.
There's just a little bit of that in there. Just drops.
Really? Like, they'll just take your first full fucking layer of skin off. You won't have to worry about zits because you won't have fucking skin.
Yeah. I've taken that problem off your hands real quick. No, have you? I don't know. After I watched like this chick on TikTok get like burns from face wash.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Beast Eater or something? Yeah.
I'm like,
She was really like cool green and black hair.
I know. I used to watch her.
I don't have TikTok, so I don't know.
I'm
But I've
like,
seen it going around on Facebook.
oh yeah, and I'm like, ever since then, I like went in there and I checked all of my stuff.
Yeah, because her face like got all like red and puffy, and like she got chemical burns because she used an expired face mask, right? Wasn't it an expired face
I
mask?
think so, or something like that.
Yeah, it was some kind of like a face.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it started like online. Like what I have read was that she was like doing this like face care routine on live, and her face started like burning.
Damn.
And like when she took it off, her face was just burning. And that's so fucking sad.
Oh yeah. Oh. I don't know. When I saw it for the first time, I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, dude, I remember seeing pictures of it, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I was like, you poor woman.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've seen kind of recent, like videos or pictures or whatever where she's like healing. I mean, you can definitely tell that there's like scarring and stuff, but she looks a lot better, like gratefully. You know what I mean? Like it didn't like
God.
completely fuck her shit up.
Good. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I'm like, I would have been crying right along with her.
Oh my god, dude, I would have been losing my shit.
Scrubbed it right off.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, dude, because like I have psoriasis and I've had psoriasis since I was like a little girl, like 7, I think was when I found out I had psoriasis. Yeah, I've had it fucking my whole life. And it wasn't until like my adult life that I really wasn't self-conscious about it. Like now I'll go out with crop tops and shorts looking like I have chicken pox, don't give a shit. But, you know, when I was younger, it really like bothered me, you know, and kids are fucking assholes, you know.
If they don't have it, they don't understand.
Yeah, someone told me I had skin herpes once, like asked me if I was contagious because I looked like I had skin herpes, and I was like, thank you, I'm just gonna go fucking cry. So fucking piece of shit. Kids are mean. Yeah, skin herpes. You fucking asshole. No, I have an autoimmune disease that causes me to have skin reactions.
It allows you to have skin herpes.
Yeah, it makes me a fucking skin herpes. But so, and I would be so self-conscious and like sad about that, or like, because sometimes they scar, and luckily they're just such like surface area like scars that eventually they fade away with my tan.
Yeah.
But to have like severe scarring on like my face or anything would be so hard.
Did you ever get in it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have like fucking pictures of me like just covered my whole body. And I get it in my hair too. And when I just scratch my hair, it looks like white flakes coming out. And you would like peel my hair and just see the plaques. Yeah, it's not great. It looks like I'm smuggling cocaine in my hair. It's not a great look. It's getting fucked and just have like little shit flying off. Fingers gonna be like, whoa. Yeah, no, I had to explain that I didn't have dandruff once because my fucking skin chips were all over someone's bed. And sometimes, like,
when you put them in din chips, that's just disgusting.
Because sometimes you can peel them off in like full chips. Put them in, well, let's keep her. Put it in the shit box. To last for another season. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did you actually keep?
Yeah. Why do you think they call me gold member?
Gold pepper need.
Oh my god, dude, do you not get that whole reference, Austin Powers? Oh, gold member's the guy who peels off his skin chips and like, and then puts them in a skin box. Which I should keep her. I didn't skin box.
I did not remember that.
Yeah, gold member keeps his skin chips in a skin box.
I'm gonna have to watch Austin Powers again. Which one is it?
It's gold member. We just watched this one with Beyonce.
I didn't watch it all the way through. I think of that.
Yeah, no, and it's fucked up. I was watching like something on Facebook and like Austin Powers came up and it's with like Dr. Evil hanging from a ladder and Austin Power like has him by the legs and his pants are pulled down and he has P. Diddy's name tattooed on his ass. Yep. I was like, they've known the whole time. And I'm not shocked that it's the Austin Powers that Beyonce's in. How many coincidences can there be?
God. It all just keeps adding up, man. It all just keeps adding up. Oh. Anyways, let's not get stuck on the P. Diddy stuff. That'll be another episode.
Like, part two, going in.
No, I haven't followed much up on it in a while.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything fucking new. But I have been contemplating, you know, what kind of weird shit could have possibly been going on. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like, I wonder if they were pissing on. I mean, R. Kelly was pissing on people. You know, who knows? Maybe they're making their own, like, elastic pipelines.
Oh. Ooh. You could do that with one of yours. One of your mommy poops.
No, I think it has to be a little bit more. So, for those of you that don't know what an Alaskan pipeline is,
Here you go.
if you don't know, you about to know. So,
If you don't know, now you know.
I dated this guy on and off for years. Started when I was 17. He was an adult. Not great. He was a fucking weirdo in a lot of ways. But he used to fucking, like, he showed me, like, snuff films and all sorts. He used to send me weird, like, weird-ass sexual videos. Like, see, like, all the weird fucking videos that I've seen, most of them were shown to me by him. And one of them was this girl squatting down, butt naked, holding a condom over her butthole, and she just poops into the condom, fills it up, ties it off like a fucking balloon, and apparently you throw it in the freezer and you use it like a dildo later. And I just don't, like I said, I could get into some freaky shit.
Why was he showing you that? I feel like in a way he was trying to symbol. Like,
dude, he showed me videos of people putting screwdrivers in their urethras. He's the one who showed me the mason jar video. One man, or man versus jar or whatever.
Yeah, and you traumatized your family.
Yeah, he showed me this video of this girl. She's got a plunger like stuck to the lid of a toilet, and she is standing on the toilet, just taking the plunger, just taking the whole fucking thing, dude, and then gets off and is like, and then just starts puking blood. And I was like, I could have went my whole life without ever seeing that and been totally fine. I never needed to know that people did that shit. You know, just like 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Never needed to see that. That shit made me fucking puke. Literally puke in my mouth. Like, I
don't mean a lot of happy to this day that I have not yet seen that video, and I don't want to.
Yeah, you're not missing much. But then it's also like it's kind of like a rite of passage. Like, I've watched a lot of crazy videos, but I didn't watch that one until last year.
Which one? 2 Girls?
2 Girls, 1 Cup. And I have known about it since I was like 12.
Oh, I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've known about it since I was 12. And
damn, it's that old?
Yeah, dude, it's been around for a long fucking time. And a guy that I was seeing, like, we were just talking about weird shit, and that got brought up how I had never seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And he's like, you gotta see it. It was awful. It was awful.
It sounds awful.
Yeah. And those of you who don't know and are curious, 2 girls are like making out, and then all of a sudden they start shitting in a red Solo cup and passing it back and forth, and it's not great. It's not great.
It only declines from there.
Yes. And I've like read up on Reddit, and I've like read things, but I don't know necessarily like how trustworthy it is. But one of the girls supposedly died of fucking
we told you
dysteria, or what is it called? Dysteria? I think it's called dysteria. Dysentery. Yeah, so I don't know how true this is, but I've like read things that one of the girls fucking died of dysentery. Which,
yeah, what is that? Isn't it like a bacteria and
yeah, and it makes you like shit and puke, and yeah. I don't know what it is. I've never had it. I've never wanted to eat someone else's shit before. I would literally, I don't know. Like, man, no.
What if Wolverine was like, hey,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. no one is shitting on me or pissing on me or doing.
Which is another reason why my mouth will will never make contact with a booty hole. Because what if they like what if it's just not clean? No,
You just get like a little bit of a dangler.
yeah,
I'm like, I would
vomit
fine.
right on it.
Fine. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you and mom, you guys can keep up. You know that.
I got that. I tried it once. It's not necessarily my thing.
Mom's thing.
Well,
Don't talk about me like that on your podcast. Sorry, Heather.
yeah, no, fucking. I see, like, the thing is, like, I'm even weird with, like, spit.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
You know what I mean? Like, I won't make out with someone unless I, like, really, like, you know, very rarely do I enjoy that. You know, so I don't think I could let someone, like, spit in my mouth. I'll spit in your mouth. I'll spit on you. But I don't want, you know, and it's crazy because, like, you could put other fluids on me and I don't mind that. Which is weird that I'll take, like, a nut to the face but not spit.
Strange, ain't it? Real strange.
Right. Have you ever had someone come on your face? Yes. Yeah. Dirty bitch. Well, anyways, it's not bad.
I was kind of hot.
You don't think it's hot?
Oh no, it's definitely. I mean, it's hot. It's hot.
Yes.
When it, yep, it's hot. But hot. Mm. I don't know. Maybe I need to enjoy the man a little more
Before I think it's hot. Maybe that might help. I don't know. I like it, but it's just like hard because I feel like I want to keep my eyes open, but that's also scary because I've like opened my eyes before and just had like a string from like the top to the bottom eyelash. Looks like there's just like a spider web. Or like when you open your mouth and it's just like stringy. Because it's like ooey and stringy.
If anything, I think I've been like,
You've never played with it?
no.
Girl Cup's kind of the same. It's got like a consistency. You can know that if you touched yourself. Just saying.
I feel like, in a way, I'm getting targeted here, man. I could be wrong.
No.
But in a way, oh, so I'm not wrong. I am getting targeted.
Maybe a little bit.
You're lucky you're painting. I was going.
Well, I was gonna say I was like, I mean, you're obviously not being targeted right now because there's nothing on your face, but
I can have that arranged, but I'm not going to.
God, he would love it.
Honestly, he hasn't texted me today.
Well, that's another thing that fucking pisses me off. Let's just talk about that. Here's another what the fuck is life moment. So, earlier this year, I met my king leader. And
The love of your life.
for 6 weeks,
Your soulmate.
I
The man you loved.
I don't know if I didn't love him, but
Sure said it.
I was digmatized. And it's hard, like, when someone tells you that they love you and you're like, ooh, I don't want to say it back, but I don't want to lose you. So, like, I do.
No, and I just see myself also don't want it to be awkward because if they say it, it's like you feel like you're like,
Yeah, kind of like a weird obligation.
yeah,
You know,
I get
it's
it.
like, you know, I could see myself maybe loving this guy. And then he left seasonings on my counter once after I cleaned my kitchen, and I was like, I can't do this.
after Z did that with the steaks and the potatoes, and I walked in for my 12-hour shift. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, like I can't do that, dude. Like I never have gone like into my friend's house or anything, or just like blatantly made a mess and like I'll try to like I don't know. There was just a lot. There was a lot of things. There was a lot of fucking things, but he sent me some weird shit, and I'm like a very spiritual person. So when you send me something that says 1111, I'm like, what is this? And so I call him. I'm like, what the fuck? Or why are you sending me weird shit?
Oh, wait, this is after you broke up.
And after we had broken up, and I really hadn't talked to him in a couple months, and he sends me some weird shit out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? And so I called him like, why are you sending me weird shit? And we start talking, and yeah. So I see him get my fucking back blown out, of course, because how could I not? And I don't judge me.
Oh, you
Don't.
I can't.
I know you can't.
I
I'm
can't.
saying, don't you dare judge me.
I can't.
And 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 so like he wants us to get back together. He's telling me like, I want you. I know I want you. And I'm like, I think we need to take things slow. These are my concerns. Yeah. This is honestly where I'm at in my life. Like, I don't have time for myself, let alone a relationship. But we kind of been talking and yeah. Well, on Halloween, everything had boiled up. We went out to the bar for Halloween for the 21 and up. That didn't go well. I was done, and I let the whole bar know that in my very deep, manly voice that I get when I yell, which I don't understand.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I want to leave. Let's go. Where's my purse? I'm so fucking done.
Yeah, it was not a great look at all. And I was being salty towards you and being salty towards just everyone, just being a fucking bitch. And he like had gotten like a hold of me, and like as the bar was going, I was like, shit. I had a fucking mental breakdown, and now I'm home. And he wanted to come see me, and I was like, yeah, I would love to see you right now, because mentally I'm not good, and there's like some things that like he could relate to. That I was like, you want to be here for me, you want me. I'm going to give you the perfect opportunity to fucking be here for me and support me emotionally and mentally when I could need you the most right now. Comes over. First thing he does is go to my fridge, grab one of my alcoholic beverages, sits down on my couch, and changes my music. And I'm like, man, ruin it. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm like leaning up against the thing, and I'm just like crying. And I'm like, I fucking hate men. I fucking hate men. Men ruined everything. Like I couldn't even. I was sad. Now I'm pissed. That's like better. And so I come out, and like he's already like getting ready to go, and he's like, I'm gonna leave. And I was like, nice to know that when I really needed you, you weren't fucking here. And I'm not gonna lie, I lost my motherfucking shit, because I was like, how dare you come back into my life and tell me like, I know I want you, Andy. I haven't reached out to you because I don't want like you. I don't want you playing games and having me chase you and all this shit. You said I can't. I can't admit. I'm so tired of being told that I'm wanted and that I'm loved.
Hey, you're wanted and you're loved. By me, at least. I'm not a man, but
I want to be wanted and loved by someone who's putting a fucking hole in my back. I am devastated because I'm like, now we can't even be fuck buddies. Now I can't even hit you up just to fuck, because fuck you. Fuck you forever. Fuck you forever. And I know, we both know that I ain't gonna get anybody that did the shit you did, and you ain't gonna get nobody that did the shit I did. And I'm sad about that. Always will be singling alone. Bastard. That's not fair.
no, I don't know. I don't think I've had my king wiener yet.
No. No, but yeah. No, it was wild. Like, because the thing that I struggle with is like being like sexually compatible with men. Because it takes a lot for me to even be attracted to them. And so a lot of times what will happen is like you'll find like a super hot guy that you want to fuck, but he's disappointing in bed. He's either got like a tiny wiener or he's really bad at head, and that's the only way you come, which is the story of my life. And you know, so it was nice. I was like, damn, I think you could do it all. Except make me happy in my heart. And I can make my pussy happy myself. I don't need really, I'm not keeping no one around for that.
We know. I mean, God, you go
One way or not, I'm coming.
you go into her bedroom and there's just nice silver shiny thing just standing right in front of your face. You're like, oh, somebody's had fun today.
First of all, I had washed it and it wasn't fully dry, but because I was having people come over, I decided to put it in my room.
Wow.
So it's out of the way and I couldn't put it back in its designated area while it was still.
Where's your designated area?
So my bed is kind of weird. It's like the long way. There's not like a headboard or like an end board, but there's like side shelving that's attached.
Yeah.
And it's like the bottom shelf, like you can't even like really see it because it's kind of like dipped down by the bed. But my grandmother a couple months ago got me this nail polish holder. It's like this stand with this like arm and then like this clip.
The best thing about it is that she showed it to me. I was like, oh, Andrew's going to use this for something else.
And I immediately was like, I'm going to use this for my dildo. And my grandma was like, no, it's for nail polish. I was like,
Rhianna knew you were going to say that. I was like, I know her. And I thought the exact same thing.
But and it's like, that's perfect for a vibrator holder. It is quite the vibrator holder. It works, does it really well.
Wow. Oh.
And it's nice because that's like, you know, it's right there, just clip.
Yeah, but you can't like have it hold while it's going, huh?
No, it'd be like,
wow, have your own personal holder for that too.
I mean, maybe. I bet if I like just stood it up and angled it, because luckily the claw like moved. I could angle it. I'll let y'all know how it goes.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I better be the first person to know.
You know you're gonna be the first person.
Hopefully this time I just don't walk you while you're tested.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus. I mean, I bet that there's like lots of people that have like interesting stuff for their toys. You know, I keep like most of my stuff in a lockbox, except for, you know, my favorite one who needs to be easily accessible at all times, because you never know. You know, sometimes I only have a couple minutes. I don't have time to like fiddle with a lock and unwrap it from a plastic thing. You know, I just want it to be like, let it go. Come and go.
Oh, I do miss that store down in Meeker.
Oh yeah, I did.
We went down there for Ethan. I was like, oh, come and go. Everybody's favorite spot. Just go in there, get her done. Toodaloo.
The last time I went in there, fuck, it was years ago, back when I was dating fucking dipshit and Steamboat. Oh, yeah. Fucking, I would have to, yeah, I had to drive through Meeker every time to get to Steamboat.
Oh,
yeah. And I stopped there one time for gas. Snackies. Good God, is Meeker expensive. I was like, fuck.
You're like, I'm never coming here again. I will never stop here and come again.
Never.
Never. So it's not your ideal come spot?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Public stuff, I don't think I could ever do. Like, you know?
Wait, what do you mean?
It's just anything in public. Like how fucking I could never like do anything slightly public. How people be jacking each other off in movie theaters. Not me. Not me.
Yeah, no, that's
Weird.
that's disgusting.
I know that there like some people have like fetishes for public stuff. Like I dated a guy that like that was like his fantasy. Never did anything because I was like, no, that's scary. A, because I want to get caught
Yeah.
and get in trouble. And B, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, what if somebody like seen me and didn't say anything, but still made them like, no.
Or like kids. I remember when my grandma and grandpa took me on that big like Europe trip. We went to Washington, D.C. and there was a dude literally laying on a bench just whacking off. Just whacking off. And I didn't see it, but my grandma was like, oh my God. And like, I was like 11, and this dude's just out there on a park bench, just,
Yeah, and you guys didn't say anything. Oh, you just kept walking, but you were uncomfortable as
I didn't know what was happening until I heard him talk about it later. And I was like, like, that's wild. I'd have been like, what? There are kids all around.
Let me tell you, not a lot of people who are pulling their fucking shit out in public want people to see it. They want to make up people uncomfortable. They're creepy motherfuckers. And it fucking, why God, dude?
That's not okay at all. It's more disgusting than just anything.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If no one wants to fuck you and see it, no one wants to see it any other way either.
Just take the exception. I'm sorry.
Go
home and do it there. There's Pornhub there. Just go there. Just bed. Do that too.
God, and there's so much porn.
Really?
There's so much porn. I know because I'd be on page 56 before I find something I like, and it's like, damn,
Jesus Christ. They have pages up to 56.
Oh, they just go and go and go and go and go. So many fucking pages. So much fucking porn. So much like, I don't like calling anybody's like sexual preferences weird because some people, but there is some shit that's just,
I'm kind of curious because you watch porn. What is the weirdest thing you like just by yourself? What is the weirdest porn you've ever looked up?
Well, I be looking up shit all the time out of curiosity, not out of like sexual pleasure.
No, I mean that I like sexual pleasure. What is like the weirdest thing that you looked up?
I don't know. I kind of like some like fantasy stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind getting fucked by an alien. Or like a werewolf or something.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, if you look up on the ceiling, there's alien, other stuff. But
I like weird stuff.
I mean, what were we watching the other day? I think it was one of the VHS films. And there was an alien in it, and you were like,
Yeah, first of all, that alien had no business being that fine in the first place. Why don't make an alien sexy?
I mean,
oh my gosh. Yeah, and then we were painting this. I was painting this last
you
night.
gotta show it a little better because he's got a hard rock body. He's pinned.
And fucking, we were watching the VHS, like, Infinity Beyond or some shit.
Something.
And there's this one, and from the beginning, my anxiety was just heightened because it starts out with these motherfuckers about to jump out of an airplane, skydiving. And if you heard our episode, Death by Airplanes and Amusement Parks, you will know exactly how the fuck I feel about airplanes and skydiving. It is a fuck no for me. And so immediately my anxiety was heightened. And then there's fucking UFOs and fucking fighter jets, and suddenly they're crashing. And yes, you just, one guy's getting like chewed up in the air, blood just spurting out while he's dying. And they're like grays mixed with scorpion crickets. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it went into a grasshopper, like a brown reddish grasshopper.
Yeah, but it all like not like the gray, like yeah, it was like upper body. It was insane. And it scared the fucking shit out of me
on video too.
Yeah, I'm just like yelling at the guy to drive, and then there's just aliens everywhere, and I'm screaming. And I was like, I don't want to paint a sexy alien right now.
You're like, every part of my body right now just does not feel comfortable painting.
I'm like,
and then he's you, and he didn't even look like the alien. But she did not like that scene whatsoever. I started with the thumb getting shot off. It was,
yeah,
it's kind of whack.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. Yeah, if you're looking for good scary movies, the VHS saga is pretty damn
fucking good. It's different, but it's pretty good. There's some spots in there that kind of give you a little whoo.
Make your butt a little pucker just a bit.
Ours definitely did. A few times.
Yeah, fucking got me.
Which was great. I quite enjoyed you getting scared, because it's very rare that we find some good movies that make you scream.
I know, it does not happen often. So, but yeah, no, I'd fucking alien. I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't like watch a lot. I've seen like a lot of interesting porn just because I get curious about things, and I'm like, you know, like one time I was like, we had gotten super into 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Oh my god.
And so I had gotten curious. I'm like, I wonder how like morbidly obese people have sex, like just out of like curiosity. Like I'm genuinely curious, because I'm looking at Caleb and Tammy, and I'm like, there ain't no way. Like, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of the possibilities. I'm like, okay, maybe she's a dog, but where's her belly going? Like out, like in doggy. Everybody will. Oh my god, isn't that her husband's name?
No,
Whatever.
that's Michael. I was wondering, Caleb is the brother.
Oh, but anyways, I'm like, where does like, if you're in dog, where does all this go? And then like, if the guy's morbidly obese, does he just like pick it up and put it on the back? Like how? I was genuinely fucking curious. And so I started looking up like morbidly obese porn. And I didn't find like, there wasn't like, I couldn't find any like, 500-pound plusers. That's what I was really curious about.
Like just
like them
200-300.
Yeah, like there were some like big people, but I'm like, I wanted like, morbidly obese. Like I was curious. But I did find
Cool.
a morbidly obese midget.
Wait, why do I feel like you kind of showed me a little bit?
Okay.
I feel like I was here when you looked this up for someone. I wouldn't be surprised.
I was living at Ollie's house, and it was when we very first started getting into 1,000-Pound Sisters.
I feel like you looked this up not that long ago, too.
I probably did to show you guys. Who knows?
Probably.
But it's just like this dingy ass crack room. Some like kind of chubby girl, kind of chubby. Like guy was like chicken legs, bare belly, and then they're just like off the corner of the bed, and in the corner of the bed, like where the wall is, like the bed is in the corner and the walls, he's just leaned up against it.
You look very, very well.
And he is, well, it's burned, and it's fucking burned
right free
into my memory. I'll never forget. But he's a little person, so for him to be like morbidly obese, he's like sitting down, and his belly, like you can't even see his legs. It's just like belly, ankles, chubby little feet, and like big arms, and he has like his belly like kind of lifted up, and it's just like this little weenie that I couldn't even barely see, but I could tell that he was jacking off in the corner. And I was like, well, that answered one question, not the question I came for, but I have an answer. And yeah, I will never forget it. Every part of that man's body and face and everything is burned. Yes.
See, and that is why I don't care to watch some videos like that. I mean, what's burned into my brain that you, of course, showed me is definitely the jar. So that's definitely something. And
Like the clit dicks.
oh,
The clit dicks. Yeah, out of curiosity, I've been looking up all sorts of shit just out of curiosity, you know? And
the
there is some very enlarged clitorises out there.
some people have tentacles.
So, what is it called?
Haplotyposis or something like that.
That is so it's some girls have clit dicks, and there's this thing called vesicular papillomatosis.
So,
Papillomatosis. And pretty much you can get like little bumps or these things that look like anemone. Like it looks like anemones. Anemone on like the inside of your like vaginal cavity. Like if you peel it back, it's like on the inside. And it's really, really rare. Like 1 in 30% of women have octopussy. Like I said, like weird shit. And there's a lot of interesting things out there, man. Seen a lot of interesting things.
yeah, you've definitely scarred me in some ways.
And yeah. No, I've also been scarred.
Doesn't mean you have to show it to everybody else. It's not a For You page.
I'm sharing my curiosity. Don't you have questions? Like, don't you have any weird questions that you're like, I just like weird questions?
I'm sure I do. I can't think of any like straight off the top of my head. But if you gave me a minute, I'm sure I could figure something out.
I just always be asking random weird fucking questions. You know, like as soon as I heard that Kim K had a porno, I watched it. I watched it with a couple of my friends. I was like, y'all wanna watch Kim K's porno? Just out of curiosity. And it was very disappointing. I don't think early Kim K was much of a freak. I can tell you that. And definitely tell you her ass didn't look like how it does now.
Yeah?
I don't think much any part of her looked the same as it does now.
And she was so pretty. Like 2000s. Oh, she was so pretty.
I mean, and she's still beautiful.
Oh, yeah, no,
she's still beautiful. No, that's just like always
gorgeous.
And I get it because, like,
Even before, like, she was.
yeah, she's a very beautiful girl. And I don't fucking know. I get it. Like, there's maybe some plastic surgery that I would get. You know, I think definitely my titties. I for sure want LASIK, but that's not really like a cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'd fucking get some Botox to get rid of the wrinkles that I've acquired from my resting bitch face.
For your face.
My one face. Yeah.
Where you always scrunch up your face like you're just constantly disappointed by everything you look.
Well,
or you're just like, happens again.
Some people wear their emotions on their sleeve and I wear them on my face.
Mine depends.
Wow. Well, more often than not, it's because I'm really blind, you know? So if I'm wearing my glasses, I'm trying to hold up my fucking heavy ass glasses. And if I don't, my contacts aren't perfect. So I'm like, you know,
After he's got a mug, his fucking J. Kyle was like, hit everything.
Yeah, I do constantly look just.
It's like a mix of I hate everything and then Oh no, does Mom has a resting bitch face, doesn't she? Yeah, I see.
I know. I feel like a lot of girls do. I feel like a lot of people do.
I'm trying to like go between all of ours and see if we get it from her. Definitely. No, no. I've had teachers tell me to smile for once in my life. That was different.
I hate when people say that. You just smile. You'd be so much prettier if you smile.
Like if I wanted to smile, I would. I don't want to.
I'd be like, I'll smile after I punch you in the face. See how many of us are smiling then. I don't know, Sissy. What's the weirdest porn you've ever watched?
I have never really looked up porn, so I don't know.
Never?
No, I don't know.
My first time ever watching porn, I was 10.
Wait, I guess in a way I kind of because in a way I kind of have seen it. You know, mom. So
Yeah, but I mean, like, you looking up.
yeah, no, I don't. I've never really.
Okay, I never really is different from I never have.
I know, but I
So
don't.
what, you like hopped on and just didn't find anything appealing?
No,
Or
I don't. I think I've looked up the that that glass jar thing because I was showing somebody else. But I mean, if anything, that was probably the only thing. Only because I was like,
I wonder if that would even be considered porn. Because I mean, like, it does involve like sexual organs and penetration, but you're literally
no, but it's
sharing
off by that.
jar in your rectum and then shitting out the shit like bloody shards. That shit was insane.
Oh God, that just means you puck.
Like, I've seen some interesting like self mutilation videos like that. I'm like,
No, I've seen like some of those gory kind of like snuff films, like you said, like watching it on like horror films.
yeah, no,
So watching it actually happen to somebody is like,
yeah, no, I fucking can't
don't
do
like
snuff films.
yeah, no, I definitely like I've been on Facebook and I've seen like on one of those fight pages, and it's like, are you sure you want to view it? Like and stuff like that, and like I watched one on accident, like I didn't realize what was happening, and then out of nowhere I just saw like this dude just get shot like a couple times. I was like,
Oh yeah, I fucking remember that. One of those.
yeah, and I was just like, even just that, just like
Yeah,
I was like watching somebody actually get shot for some reason. I was like, oh,
yeah, no.
oh,
Fucking my ex, the one who showed me all the weird fucking videos, good old Jay, fucking like showed me like snuff films, and I couldn't even like watch. Like I couldn't even watch it. Like just like turning away, being like, look, look, and I'm like, I can't.
I know that's kind of like how Chandler was. That Chandler used to watch a lot of weird stuff, like with the snuff film kits. And he would always be like, "Oh my God, that's crazy! Watch this!" And I'm like, "I can't watch that."
Like I got hard time even watching like Deadly Accident, just like anything, which is crazy because I love horror films and slashers are my favorite, but like I can't do it
because you know it's fake, but when it comes to like real life, it's
yeah, like the cartel videos. Like I got like he like showed it to me, and I just got to the point where they're like all knelt down and like right, and I couldn't even watch. Like before he even started cutting, I was like, I can't do it. Like cutting their heads off.
Oh, I thought they were like getting shot or something.
No, they're like knelt down and yeah, getting decapitated. And I couldn't even like, I just knew what was going to happen because like you've heard of those videos, like everyone has.
We would not be good back in the days of when they like cut people's heads off. When they
back then they did it with a fucking guillotine.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think we would be.
And usually it was pretty proficient. I don't know, or like back in like the old days when they had like the executioner,
yeah,
like that too.
Yeah,
God, oh my God, I wonder how people lived. Like I could never.
I don't like, and they all used to just show up to watch that. Like I don't think I could.
Yeah,
What? That's a little much.
They didn't really have much.
Like, there were kids back then watching that.
That's it was like a whole fucking event, or like witch burnings and shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah, just ever go down to the gallows and just watch them hang and burn fucking accused witches, which I would have not made it back then. Between my loud ass mouth, like men would not. I know I'm too defiant, and I've got witchy odd behavior. That would definitely be frowned upon.
yeah, you would have been burned the day you discovered.
Which was very young.
Yeah.
I was in what, like 4th, 5th grade, carrying around like an antique box of rocks, talking to my little imaginary ghost friends. Like, I didn't have imaginary friends; I had ghost friends. In 6th grade, I wanted to join a cult.
What?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't really understand the concept of cults. Like, I knew what they were, but didn't really understand the concepts. And I was like,
Oh, a big group of friends.
yeah, just a big group of friends. I was all believing the same spiritual stuff. And then I got older and I was like, ooh, they be doing weird fucking shit. And most cults, and not all cults, but there are a lot of cults that are just funky. Like, what was it?
That one movie.
Oh, Midsummer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fucking crazy fucking movie. But like real actual, what is it? Nixon? I don't know. There's this cult, and they were like posing as like a psychiatric like health organization, and it involved a lot of like celebrities, and like they got branded with this guy's name, or fucking look at the like Scientology. Like, look what we ended up finding out about Scientology and the things that they like do to people in their community and stuff. I don't know. I haven't found a good cult yet. I want like a good living cult. See, to start my own coven or something.
I'll join. What are you gonna call it?
I don't know. I
need to read the terms and conditions before I join.
I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, I can't watch fucking snuff films. I think like the closest I could get to watching somebody die in real life is like someone broke into my house and I had to stab them in the neck. Because I am fully prepared for that. I have fucking knives stashed all around my house. I have one for if I get attacked in the kitchen, one if I get attacked in bed. I just got fucking knives stashed everywhere throughout this motherfucker.
Got her knife for bed, just like vibrator.
Oh yeah, no, if you are a single woman living alone, and I live on like an intersection of like 2 pretty busy streets. There's a park across the street where fucking sometimes hobos be hanging out. I've seen them over in the trees with their fucking barbecuers.
You know, living a better life.
I know. I fucking drove by once and there was just like a group of them out there just chilling in lawn chairs and fucking barbecuing and smoking. And I was like, damn.
About to go join them.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, man. You know, there's a bus stop literally right, you know, so I just get super anxious. And so I'm always prepared for some, you know, Richard Ramirez shit. I have knives. I have like stuffies on my shelf by my bed, and I have like knives hidden under them, like open, so that if you get on me in my sleep in the middle of the night, I've got options. Stab. And I've watched enough horror movies to know that you always double tap. You're not leaving my house alive.
Really?
Like,
That's the only thing.
you're not chasing me. You're not coming back. Like, you break into my house and you try to rape me, I know you're not going to prison forever. I'll be damned if you do that to somebody else. Like, you're not leaving. Not my house. Not my house. Like, you gonna have to kill me to fuck me. Mm-mm. And then I think I would puke.
Yeah.
I think I would puke immediately.
Yeah, I don't. I
Like, even if it was a zombie apocalypse, like, imagine having to, like, fight off a zombie and you just got, like, blood and guts and all sorts of shit.
After watching the whole series of Saw, I yeah, I'm not a very big inside person anymore. No, we've had our rounds with that, and it was not very appetizing.
Yeah, no. Evisceration is rough.
You quit showing me weird things, please.
God.
Whatever you do on your free time is your free time. Then I get hooked onto your free time. Therefore, I mean, God, we went from watching Saw to now we're doing the VHS. Find some more creepy things. Watch.
I know. Fucking, I feel like I've watched every scary movie on Netflix.
They're slacking.
Who is not the best with scary movies? I'm often disappointed. So if you guys have scary movie fucking recommendations, yeah, because it joined with like Disney, so it's not even like its own thing anymore. You gotta like go on Disney, you can find it.
Oh my God. Please stop combining your reading together.
Well, of course, they have to combine everything together. The same 6 fucking people own all of the fucking media. It's called the Big Six, y'all. Look it up.
Yeah, but you have good recommendations. Please feel free. Give us some recommendations. I'm running out of things. And horror, comedy, that's our go-to. Mostly horror.
I think one of the best scary movies I've ever watched. I only ever watched it once. I can't remember the name of it. And it may have just been because it was my first time ever smoking weed. I was 10. Yeah, I did. But my old stepdad, his family lived in Parachute, and I like to spend the weekends with them because I didn't really like being around my stepdad because he would diddle me. And so on the weekends, I would go like with his family, and they had snakes, which was like why I fell in love with snakes. And he had a 13-year-old sister, and she had a friend that like lived in the trailer park named Stacia, and we went over to her house, and they found her mom's like weeded pipe, and so we decided to smoke. And they're like passed out, and we had started watching this scary movie about these like ghost kids that got killed in a mine, and like the guy who owned the mine killed them, like he closed them all in the mine. Anyways, this family moves into this house that's like on the mine or whatever, and they start seeing like the ghost kids, and they end up like finding the guy to bring him back so like the ghost kids could kill him. But I'm all alone, like they're in there but they're sleeping all passed out, and there was nothing in the house but popcorn, hot sauce, and syrup. And I'm not a big hot sauce and popcorn person. Like, I like hot sauce and I like popcorn, but I don't like them together.
No.
And just so I put syrup on it. Dank. It is fucking good as fuck. Syrup on popcorn. And I'm just sitting there, sticky ass fingers, high as shit, just fucking watching these kids. I just like stab this guy with a pickaxe, and like the blood is like coming through the like floorboards and shit. Ugh. It's a good movie. And I can never find the name of it. I could probably Google it. I'm sure I'd fucking find it, but I don't know. How about you? What do you think is one of the best scary movies you've seen?
Honestly, there was one and it was when I was little, and I thought it was the scariest thing ever. And I remember it kind of being like creepy, all just because I was like at that age and didn't, understand like the paranormal type shit. But it was one of the Paranormal Activity ones.
Oh, Paranormal Activity freaks me out.
That one, and I just remember like I can't remember the whole thing, but like the end of it scared me so bad that that's the only scene that I remember. when I was little. And it's like this girl, she like puts down like that powder on the floor to like see the footprints of the ghost and stuff while it opens up her door. And it's like walking, and then you just see her get dragged off the bed and then down the hallway and stuff like that. And I was just like, at that age, I was like, oh my God, is this real? Is this going to happen to me? And ever since then, like my feet inside covers.
Oh yeah, I can't sleep with my feet outside the covers either. And it's not even like a cold thing. It's definitely a like, you're not dragging me off my bed.
Like, get me tonight, demon.
Not tonight.
Yeah, no. I mean, now, I don't know. I think I can. Like, now, if my feet get too hot, I'm taking them out.
No, I still get scared in my own house sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have night lights everywhere.
Yeah. That's why I sleep with my lights on 24/7.
And just because I'm scared of strange men breaking into my house in the middle of the night, too. Like, if you're in my house, I want to be able to open my eyes and be able to see at least your figure wherever you're at, you know?
Yeah, you're not. What if they have left all of it?
I'd be pissed. So, like, now, like,
Just screw them into the walls.
oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that. That would be fucked up. And that'd be so scary to, like, wake up because I, like, swear I hear somebody, like, in the hallway. And then not all my, like, because I have a nightlight in the bathroom and my room is right there. One in the hallway, like, you can see lights in my door. And if I just woke up and all my lights in my house were off and I couldn't see anything, my first thought would be ghost. And then how do you fight that? You don't. How do you fight that?
Why would you think ghost?
Because all like my electricity and power would be out. I'd grab my knife.
Saying night lights. I'm just saying night lights. Like, if a person who was breaking in
unplugged all my nightlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my first thought would be that it would be a ghost. Like if I woke up and I first seen that. But like I said, I'd grab my knife just in case.
Well, I'd always have my
Two reasons.
flashlight.
If it's an intruder, you're getting it. If it's a ghost, depending on how bad it is, I'll just take myself out first. So knife is always coming with in scary situations. Like there are times I'll leave my door unlocked because I'm just going to run somewhere quick. And I know that's not a good idea because even if nobody breaks in my house to rape me, they can fucking steal my shit. But I always leave with my knife because I'm like, it's today of the day. It's today of the day.
Yeah, she's waiting for the day. So if you're homeless and you're
homeless or you're a rapist or anything, don't break into my house.
Yeah, just
not my house. I'm prepped. My anxiety is here. I am 125, 30 pounds. I'm not fighting off a fucking man that is like, if they're breaking into your house, that's scary. They don't know what's in here, but they're that determined to be here. That's scary. They're not here for good reasons. There's no way I'm fighting a man off. So what, I stab you in the stomach a couple times and you overpower me? No, I'm going straight for the fucking neck. Repeatedly. Like I said, I've watched enough scary movies to know you don't stab and run. You stab, 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 check pulse, continue to stab.
Even if they're not.
If zombie man taught me anything, it is double tap. What rule is that? Rule? I don't know. Is it number 7? I don't know what rule it is, but always double tap. Predators and zombies. Well, thank you guys for joining us as we painted and did something a little different. Hopefully it went well. All right.
Peace. Toodles.